these young players to pick up as they make their journey, I know, through the NBA.
You're really right on top of it there, Kevin, because young players tend to be more emotional, and that doesn't always serve you well. Being poised and calm and confident is what you see from veteran players. Understanding game situations and having the presence of mind to be aware in all situations is part of what sometimes isn't prevalent with young players.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so, in the game for the 70. And both of these teams very strong, Chris, on the glass. Very good rebounding teams.
Tell the referees to get ready tonight to break up some melees. It's going to be physical inside. This is what we love. Not dirty, just physical play, old school basketball.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Redick and Covington make up the perimeter. Dario Saric is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Simmons in at the point.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high-arcing floater.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Embiid, and it's in off the backboard.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
That's all you want. It's a good shot to get yourself in a rhythm. For him, he's going to want a lot more than that to come.
Here's Ingram after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Ball no good. Covington with it, now guarded by Ball. Redick is in the corner. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Embiid the screen, and Redick kicks to Saric. Just 4 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's the Lakers with it. Passes it to Kuzma. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lopez dishes to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma can't get it to go. Lakers on D. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the 3-ball the way they did.
Oh, no doubt. And when you're hitting a high percentage on the perimeter, everything becomes easy.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for the Sixers, a lot of missed rookie seasons over the years. First Nerlens Noel, then Joel Embiid, now Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but in many cases, I think they drafted them knowing they might be out of commission for a while. Still, I think the Philly fans probably hope not to hear the phrase foot fracture for a long time. Hopefully, they can keep everybody healthy and get this thing moving forward.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Lakers setting a record last season for the most losses by 35 points or more in NBA history.
Yeah, fair to say that's not the kind of history you want to set. But Coach Luke Walton is accustomed to being on the winning side of those kind of beatdowns in Golden State. The team made a lot of moves in the offseason to try and avoid that again this year.
And so he hits both.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Down low. Out to Saric. Lets it go with the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the 2 teams.
And both clubs really building for the future right now, trying to pull themselves out of the doldrums. Badly needing wins.
Now here's Redick following the miss by Brook Lopez. Redick passes to Simmons. Saric with the screen for Simmons. Pass to Saric. Back to Simmons from 17 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And all Simmons needs is a little bit of space. He's dynamite off the pass.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. And here is Ingram. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Shades of KD and Dr. J. Ingram floating to the rim.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Covington right through the D for the layup. Covington's got his first basket.
Oh, great move to get to the rack there against a guy who doesn't really just have the strength to be able to keep him away from the rim.
Lopez a screen. And there's the pass to Ball. And the 3 off target. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Covington with it. He had 31 points in the win against the Clippers.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Now here's Saric. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Saric.
Okay, 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Wasting no time getting this offense rolling.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Ball dishes to Lopez. To the middle. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, the scrawny strength, the skinny strength of Caldwell Pope catches defenders by surprise. So good at getting fouled and still finding a way to bury the shot. Well, I just watch KCP out there, and whether it's on the ball or off the ball, he's so active with his feet and his hands. He's so hard to shake. He can hound a perimeter threat all game long.
One shot.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And with KCP, he'll often draw the premier perimeter threat as his defensive assignment, which he welcomes. More often than not, Chris, he'll find a way to slow him down.
This is ability on both ends on the floor. KCP, his skill set, that's what coaches love about him. He can lock you up on D, but he can also be a challenge for a defender on the other end. Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
Pass to Kuzma. Top of the key ball. And stolen by Simmons. Fast break, Philadelphia. Ahead. Here's Redick. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Redick's got his first bucket of the night.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Now Ball. The feed to Ingram. And it's Ball in the corner. The three-pointer, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And in the early part of the season, a lot of players, Chris, are just trying to get into the rhythm of the season. When did you feel like the NBA season truly was in full swing for you?
Well, for me, it had to be in full swing day one. I had to be ready because I was playing against the best of my position, and I wanted to establish myself as the best of my position. And so that's why I think that I tried to have an advantage over other players. Where guys were trying to get a rhythm, I made sure that I used the preseason for that because I wanted to come into the beginning of the season gangbusters, knowing you're going to have your ups and downs during the season, but this is not something where you could just warm your way up into the season. You better come out ready to go, or you're going to be looking, trying to find your rhythm all year long.
That's a good message all players should hear. Saric nails them both.
Well, the Lakers are undergoing a dramatic change of leadership in the front office last season. I mean, I think many felt that a change was needed. We'll see if they can turn things around.
Now here's Ingram. Lopez passes to Ingram. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the discipline.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball. And Ben Simmons, who was the first pick in 2016 out of LSU, probably the most heralded player to come out of that school since the great Shaquille O'Neal. And I tell you what, Simmons has drawn some comparisons to some other greats, most notably LeBron James and Magic Johnson.
And that one misses. Greg, the Sixers want to ease him into it, but they see Ben Simmons not just as a point forward, but a point guard as well.
And he's got all the ability. Think about this. The Sixers haven't had a player 6'10 or taller average over 3 assists since Wilt Chamberlain back in 1967. The second they drafted Simmons, you knew that would change.
Just 5 to shoot. That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Kuzma. Lopez a screen for 3. Caldwell Pope. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Now here's Šarić. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And it's sent back by Lopez. Now the Lakers on the break. Redick against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Ingram. Lakers passing it around. Caldwell Pope outside to end the run. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the 76ers making a change here. Johnson, he's checked in for Šarić. Stauskas comes in for Robert Covington. Luwawu-Cabarrot, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. Here's Luwawu, the offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Nice D from Bogut.
Some tough D in the paint. Getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy moves.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Embiid against Bogut. Johnson left side. And the pass to Luwawu. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Luwawu's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you know what? I like Johnson's unselfishness, ready and willing to move it to the open man.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Clarkson and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Brewer is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Hart subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Lakers trail by 6. Clarkson kicks to Bogut. Picked by Randall. Bogut dishes to Clarkson. Brewer the pass to Clarkson. Embiid with the steal. Here's Luwawu, covered by Brewer. Pass to McConnell. Embiid with the screen on Bogut. Here's Luwawu. Here's Embiid. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Randall. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Julius Randle, like a lot of these Lakers, still has room to develop defensively. Chris, what's the key for him at that end?
Well, he's already got a great nose for defensive rebounding. He's got to improve as a help defender a little bit, but he needs to use his mobility to cover that ground a little bit quicker and cut off the lane.
One shot, gentlemen.
And we hear so much about this being the era of point guards, but you look at the crop of small forwards in the league today, wow, what a lineup. And talk about versatility. There are a lot of good ones out there.
Yeah, the NBA has changed a lot. The two guard used to be the most athletic position when you think about it with the Jordans, the Clyde Drexlers, the other guys, but it's really changed. And really look at the size. Kevin Durant, you know, I was always amazed. I'm a power forward at 6'9". He's 2 inches taller than me, and he can play the point guard. So the game is evolving when you look at Kevin Durant, LeBron, Kawhi Leonard, Antetokounmpo, Jimmy Butler, those type of guys. When you want to talk about versatility, playing both ends of the floor and being able to score and get buckets, these guys come to mind.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And here's Stauskas from the arc. Offensive rebound. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that's all because of the persistence from Johnson, battling for the second chance bucket.
Randall with a screen for Clarkson. He kicks it to Randall, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hart. The dish to Clarkson. Randall kicks to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the baseline. He squares up and sinks it. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the night.
And this is where Clarkson can do a lot of damage. I mean, that in-between area.
Johnson, the pass to McConnell. Johnson, the screen. Here's Stauskas. He's defended by Randall. Embiid with the screen on Bogut. Here's Stauskas, and it's sent back by Bogut.
And with that condor-like wingspan, Bogut says,
And Brewer kicks to Randall. Screen by Bogut. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered closely. Passes it to Luau. To the paint. Here's Embiid. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Embiid's got 8 points.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
Clarkson. The shot, no good. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break. And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offensively and as a lightning rod for fans.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke and Duke basketball, and obviously that's a polarizing topic for some people. They like me, some people don't like me, but I take a lot of pride in the fact that I went to school there, I got to play there, and I graduated from Duke.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg. whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for J.J. and Coach K and what they've done there. And listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and haven't gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kevin. I think it's about where he's going, what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Luwawu. Anderson is out there with Johnson. Then there's Embiid, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. Deep two from Anderson. The putback, Embiid controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Hooks and dishes to Bogut. Banked in off the glass. Bogut's got 6 points.
Yeah, good defense, but just better offense by Bogut.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Clarkson. Johnson with a screen on Clarkson. Here's McConnell. Randall grabs the board. Lakers trail by 3.
And really few teams in NBA history have undertaken the sort of extreme makeover the Sixers did over the last 4 years. And a lot of losing along the way, but the fans have been surprisingly supportive of the rebuilding process.
Poked loose. Fast break, here they come. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The 76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And before the rebuild, the Sixers for a long time were stuck in mediocrity. Treading water, Greg, as they might say.
Yeah, and it's hard to make that leap without top draft picks. And the Sixers plumbed the depths, if you will. And now, though, I think they've found their treasure trove.
Here's Hart. Feeds to Clarkson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Embiid the screen. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Embiid throws it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Hart. Picked by Randall. Pass to Hart. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
Now, here's Anderson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rebounded by Bogut.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
Hart the pass to Randall, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Celtics. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers, 5 games behind.
And I think for the 76ers, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
Greg, I wish I could say I saw this coming, but I had no idea. They put it together so early. Tremendous job by the coaching staff.
Both teams will make substitutions. 76ers trailing. Simmons on the wing. Saric outside. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. Shot from 12. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Kuzma. Count it.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
The 76ers trail by 3. Screen by Saric. Anderson outside. He feeds it to Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. Back to Anderson. And here's McConnell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Redick kicks to Simmons. Takes the 13-footer. Chalk up 2 there.
Nice use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
It's Ingram on the wing. Lopez dishes to Ingram. From 13, no good off the front iron.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Simmons. He had 22 points in the win against the Clippers.
Oh, and the rebounding spectacular as well. He was in attack mode all night.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Here's Ball. There's the pick. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Redick. Ball with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ball's got 5 now.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence, and he has been deadly from beyond.
Saric just screen on Lopez. Here's McConnell. Saric. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 3rd rebound tonight. From 12 feet out, they grab their own miss. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, think about the high ceiling that this kid, Brandon Ingram, has. I mean, with his long arms, I mean, he can reach the rafters.
And Brandon Ingram doesn't show a lot of emotion on the court. He keeps a pretty even keel.
Yeah, sleepy-eyed, soft-spoken. His face is hard to read. If you ask his coaches, though, he's a sponge, always paying attention and absorbing his surroundings.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And at 6'9", Brandon Ingram played some point guard for the Lakers last season when injuries hit. He actually played point guard in high school and kept those perimeter skills even as he shot up in height.
Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. Both shots good from the stripe. And Chris Ingram really underrated as a passer.
Well, that might be the best part of his game as a rookie. Great ball handling and playmaking ability for a player of his height. I think he has some point forward in his future.
Now here's Redick. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Covington with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Just 3 to shoot. And Saric kicks to Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it. Lakers leading by 6. Lopez right side. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. And the pass to Kuzma. Puts up a 3. No good on the shot. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Simmons. He's tightly guarded. Saric. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Chris, you've been on both sides of the coin for this. When it comes to a veteran presence in the locker room, just how important is that? When you were a young player getting it, and maybe as an older player when you were preaching it.
When I was a rookie, Kevin, I needed a veteran just as much as I needed an assistant coach. They were that important to me because when you think about it, that's how you learn your routine.
Wow.
What to eat before a game, how many hours to eat before a game, how to recoup after a game, how to say no to your friends and family for playoff tickets because, you're at home and you got to buy 75 tickets. Just kind of how to navigate through life. That veteran player can help. And I think that's one thing when the game kind of got lost in years past, it was because we lost that veteran presence in the locker room. And so to me, the veteran presence is everything. Chris Mullin getting on me because I'm a rookie. I mean, I would have paid him to do that. So, you know, it's really cool because just as much as they get on you, they help you and they explain the game, help you out with life and everything else. So it's like a big brother relationship.
Oh, that's good to hear.
And for the Sixers, trust the process was the motto. And the process now finally bearing fruit. You see the young talent. Now it's about figuring out how all these pieces fit together.
The 76ers trail by 4. Covington kicks to Stauskas. He drains it from the right block. Stauskas has got his first bucket in this one.
Tremendous execution, getting the shot that they want.
Ball with it. He has 5. Here's the screen. The wide open look here for Lopez. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Redick. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Covington kicks to Simmons. The shot missing.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
Here's Ingram. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That's on Ben Simmons. The Lakers have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Lakers have picked second in the draft now for 3 consecutive years. Out of all the players they've acquired, Chris, who do you think has the chance to be the best, Ingram or Ball?
Well, I definitely like Ingram. I think his upside, his potential, his athletic ability. He's wiry. They played him a little at point last year. His rookie season wasn't dominant, but that doesn't mean anything. I really like his game. But I really like Alonzo Ball. I think he brings that talent and leadership. I think he has the talent to become that franchise player. Forget what I think. Magic thinks that.
Lakers leading by 6. And it's Ball in the corner. Here's Lopez. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Screen by Saric. Now here's Covington. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. He dishes it to Saric. Here's Simmons. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And how about the passion of Simmons? Just sticking with it on the glass.
Here's Ball. He has 5. Here's Kuzma. On target from 13 feet. Kuzma's got his 2nd bucket of the night. The 76ers trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Lopez a screen. Ball with it. Now guarded by Redick. Pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope kicks to Ingram. Clock at 6. Here's Ball. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Philadelphia making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Philadelphia shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Stauskas. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Simmons passes to Johnson. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And part of the reason they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here in the second.
You see Amir Johnson, he's been trying to make the three-pointer a bigger part of his arsenal. You know, he was my rookie back in Detroit. He has such a slow windup, but if you give him space, he can make you pay.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Caldwell Pope.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. And as well as Johnson shoots from outside, Chris, he's a fearsome finisher around the rim.
But this is what you want from him, to do more than shoot outside. Set a great screen, dive to the rim, finish strong.
Lopez a screen. Now here's ball. Guarded by Simmons. There's the triple. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Jumper off the screen. Ball with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Kuzma. Dishes it to Clarkson. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
No, Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
And Simmons kicks to Saric. Johnson the screen. They set the pick. Saric dishes to Covington. Johnson sets the screen for Covington. Back to Saric. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
Lopez a screen. Over to the wing. And here is Ball. Over Simmons. No good, trying to beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here. Got Shaq, got Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves at halftime. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
Well, it's never easy to play on the road, and the score reflects that. Just doesn't seem like they're well prepared for this matchup. Every time they tried to make a run, they got derailed. I think to refocus their efforts in the second half, they're going to need to play with a lot more determination for a chance to win this.
That's it for now as the second half's just about ready to go.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
Well, it comes down to talent, it comes down to hustle. He's shown both in a big way so far.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Ball. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Caldwell Pope. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you really got to be in awe at the way that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope plays defense. So disciplined in this era of three-point shooting to kind of stay home on fakes and playing great position defense. He just sticks to his man like glue.
Free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Now Caldwell Pope, it's not like he's playing defense on just anyone. Greg, he usually drives the opposing team's top scorer as his nightly assignment.
Yeah, and he's earned that responsibility because of his play. I mean, typically plays a ton of minutes and never slows down during the game. All around fantastic defensively.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Chris, I know that when you go through a season, there are certain matchups that you love and certain ones that you don't. When you were playing, which other power forwards did you just dread, just did not like going up against?
Well, Kevin, I would kind of change that and say dread to me was love, meaning that I dreaded and I loved to go up against Tim Duncan because you knew you had to be prepared that night. I loved and I dreaded going up against KG. You know, I played in the era where in 1 week I could have played against Shaq, Rasheed Wallace, Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Akeem Olajuwon. This is all on the West Coast, so for me, you know, I dreaded the Western Conference, but what's so good about it is that you just have to be prepared, and you can't dread the NBA. It's like you grew up wanting to play against the best players in life, and so I really loved the fact that I had to be my best every night, or you're going to get embarrassed in the league. So it was every power forward.
Never an off night, was there, Chris?
Never an off night, and you know, so I can't say I dreaded Karl Malone over Barkley or Olajuwon over David Robinson or Tim Duncan over KG. It's just like, hey man, you got to put your big boy pants on, get ready, and go to work, baby. Put your hard hat on.
Pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Lopez. Some solid defense from Šarić.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possessed.
Lakers leading by 8. Ball, the pass to Lopez. Here's Kuzma. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Now here's Simmons. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Embiid the screen. And the wide open shot from Redick. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Ball kicks to Lopez. Here's the screen. The feed to Ball. The dish to Ingram. Ball with it. He has 5. Lopez with the bucket.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Screen by Šarić. Right side, Simmons. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Šarić.
Well, he gets in a good position in the post, and the entry feed is there for him.
The pass to Kuzma. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And for the Lakers, new leadership in the front office starting midway through last season. For a franchise that had lost some of his luster, the hope is they can return to their winning ways.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And Chris, we're not accustomed to seeing top free agents spurn the Lakers, but that's what's been happening the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, it's different reasons. I mean, it's drafting. Some players wanted to go other places. The fact that the looming shadow of Kobe Bryant there. But we'll see if they can turn things around.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trail by 8. McConnell passes to Šarić. Back to McConnell. Screen by Šarić. Embiid with a screen on Randall. McConnell kicks to Šarić. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Šarić has got 10 points.
Smart decision to kick the ball out as the defense collapses inside.
Ball dishes to Randall. He kicks the ball. Pass to Kuzma. From deep. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. And here are the 76ers now. McConnell kicks to Šarić. Embiid, the pass to McConnell. Outside, Redick. Embiid inside. He's defended by Randall. Lakers leading by 9. Inside. Redick with a double team. Kuzma can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. McConnell kicks to Šarić. Here's Luwawu. Here's Embiid. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
They are throwing the ball away at an alarming rate. And I'm sure that's what they're discussing right now, those turnovers. They have to take care of the basketball, value each possession.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Los Angeles. Brewer comes in for Ingram. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Anderson, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Screen by Šarić. McConnell passes to Luwawu. Shot clock at 6. Here's Šarić. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Ball dishes to Bogut. Lakers passing it around. Screen by Bogut. Feeds to Brewer. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Here's Ball. Again, Los Angeles.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Here's Luwawu. Here's Šarić. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Luke Walton, the Lakers' 6th head coach in the last 6 seasons, counting interims. I think they're going to be patient with him, though, as he rebuilds.
I hope so. I mean, the fact that he's a familiar face, a SoCal native, and a former Laker helps buy patience from the fans. Also, his deal is guaranteed through 2020. They need to give him a chance.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls from Šarić. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And the 76ers also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Second free throw, no good. A player who measures his impact, Greg, on the game at the defensive end, the 7-footer Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He said he was a horrible defender at the University of Utah. Soaked up the game from the great defenders in the NBA. Learning defensive 3 seconds, when to go, when not to. He's a master now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively
from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's McConnell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Anderson kicks to Saric. Passes to Luwawu. McConnell with it. Johnson with a screen on Bogut. Here's Luwawu. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. That's 7 points for Johnson.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Second chance shot, and Ball puts it in. Ball's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Here's Luwawu. Here's Saric, and it's sent back by Bogut. Randall kicks the ball. He feeds it to Clarkson, and the layup falls. Clarkson's got 9 points.
And the thing about Clarkson, he really plays with an edge, especially once he gets it up inside.
Anderson outside. Pass to Luwawu. He dishes it to Saric. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the miss by Saric.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Randall kicks the ball. Dishes to Brewer. There's the feed to Randall. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The 76ers trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the dish to Saric. Johnson the screen. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Over Bogut. A shot by McConnell, no good. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Brewer. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And the 76ers call time here.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
Hart, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. Nick Stauskas comes in for Anderson. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. He's got 5.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
And Julius Randle with an intriguing game, a great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam, and, boy, he can be tough to contain.
Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Stauskas. Johnson the screen. Here's Stauskas. He's defended by Randall. Here's Johnson. Rebound the Lakers. Bogut's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Ball. 12 points for him. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Clarkson kicks to Randall and stolen by Simmons. And it's sent back by Bogut. They recover it. Los Angeles leading by 16. Now here's Randall. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Hart. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Luwabu's shot is off.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses. Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving till they find the right shot.
The pass to McConnell. 76ers moving the ball around. Luwawu, the pass to McConnell. He kicks it to Simmons. Simmons missing again. The Lakers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball dishes to Clarkson. Screen by Bogut. 6 to shoot. And here's Clarkson. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 18. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The 76ers trail by 18 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Covington and Simmons, the duo at forward. J.J. Redick is out there with Stauskas. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block.
Here's Kuzma after Ben Simmons' bucket. It's good from long range.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
And Redick kicks to Covington. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Pass to Kuzma. There's the screen. Kicks to Ingram. Feeds it to Clarkson. Lopez a screen. Passes it to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Clarkson against Redick. Embiid the screen. Outside, Redick. He feeds it to Simmons. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. That one goes. Count it. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
Lakers leading by 18. Clarkson with the ball. Baseline J on the way, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the middle. Lopez with the block. Covington kicks to Redick. Up top, Simmons. Second chance shot, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. LA has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Kuzma. He dishes it to Clarkson. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 20. And the 76ers call time here. Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot, so it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Sharge checked in for Philadelphia. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Simmons passes to Sharge. Simmons dishes to Covington. Embiid sets the pick for Covington. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And every player out there has a story about falling in love with the game. Chris, when did you fall in love with basketball? And what was it like playing basketball as a kid?
Well, it's so hard to remember when you first fall in love with basketball. There's so many great moments and great stories that you hear, but probably playing on the playground and seeing all the guys laughing and hearing the music and hearing the guys say check up and next game and smelling the sweat and seeing guys play physical. That's probably what it was. And then being able to play at a great gym called St. Cecilia in Detroit and then watch all the other players that played before us come in, the Isaiahs, Magic Johnson, Spencer Haywood, Terry Durod. I mean, you get to watch these guys play. Derek Coleman, Steve Smith. I could go on all day. Mark Makins, Terry Mills. I could just keep going. It was so fun watching these guys play. So to me, I fell in love with it as a kid, but every instance, every memory that I have made me fall in love with it that much more. How can you not fall in love with the greatest game ever played?
Well said. Now here's Ingram. Here's Clarkson. That 3 off the mark.
We see him make shots from the perimeter all the time. Unfortunately, he's just off with his rhythm in this one.
Covington kicks to Simmons. Back to Covington. Embiid in the corner. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And young legs. Ingram getting off the ground before the D can react.
The 76ers trail by 20. Embiid the screen. Redick with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. The feed to Simmons. Shoots over Clarkson. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Covington. Covington's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Kuzma passes to Clarkson. And the pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Now here's Ingram. Defended by Covington. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 11 points for Brandon Ingram. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And they call an illegal screen here.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
LA ball. Lakers leading by 20. Clarkson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Dishes it to Ingram. Lopez a screen. Here's Kuzma. No good with the triple. The 76ers shooting in this game 45%. Here's Redick. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
Going back to your playing days, Chris, you were drafted by the Magic but traded on draft day to the Golden State Warriors. If you had suited up for the Magic alongside Shaquille O'Neal, that would have been something.
Oh yeah, I would have tried to. I think I would have been the first Westbrook. That was my goal. If I was playing with Big Shaq, just do your job, and I would have averaged a triple-double easily. I would have averaged a triple-double. When you look at Dennis Scott, that would have been on the corner, Big Shaq up top, and that pick and roll right there. You're gonna have to guard me or him, and I didn't mind throwing it up to a big fella. I love seeing people dunk from alley-oop, so that would have been fun. I would have tried to have Shaq break a backboard every single night. But hey, can't go back in time, man.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And a wide open look for Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
This one for 3. Shots good by Clarkson.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
76ers shooting about 45% from the 4 in the fourth. Redick with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Embiid, and he can't stop the run as he misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Clarkson passes to Kuzma. Opens against Šarić. There's the dish to Ingram. From the baseline. And he gets the jumper to drop.
The length of Ingram enables him to play over the top of his defenders.
Simmons dishes to Šarić. Screen by Šarić. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. And for Joel Embiid, some real tough times to start his NBA career. Greg sidelined, as we know, for the first 2 seasons with injuries. And just when he got going in season 3, he was dealt a knee injury.
Yeah, it has not been easy. And remember, Joel Embiid is so competitive. You know, he came to the game late, but fell for it hard. And this is what he lives for, to be out on the court helping his team compete.
First free throw is good. It's interesting to see the impact of technology on the game, too. I heard LeBron James. A lot of players now review footage on a tablet when they check out their play.
Well, yeah, you know, back in the older days, a lot of us went to the locker room and you would go in the room and watch it on video. So it's the same type premise. It's just that, you know, technology is better today. I mean, every guy wants to do it. You want to know what you're doing well, what you're doing wrong. You're all a coach on the floor. You're the quarterback, and LeBron especially is the quarterback of his offense. So it doesn't surprise me before that he's studying tape.
Now here's Ennis. Bang for 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Pass to Korkmaz. Another miss by Philadelphia. LA's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Ennis kicks to Brewer. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. Over McConnell. Ennis misses.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Oh, it's like he's a magnet to the ball. No matter where he goes, it finds him.
Here's Korkmaz. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Ennis. McConnell passes to Embiid. Anderson outside. Misses the 3. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Anytime Randall gets near the rim, you better look out. It's about to be a brutal finish.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Johnson now top of the key. Embiid the screen. Here's McConnell out to the right wing. Embiid dishes to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Anderson against Dang. From down low, he squares up and sinks it.
Solid trip down the floor. The offense is firing on all cylinders.
The 76ers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Anderson outside. High post, Embiid. Bogut on him. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Dang. Here's McConnell. No good that time. Nice D from Bogut. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And Brewer kicks to Randall. Back to Brewer. They set the pick. Screen by Bogut. Bang for 3. Hands it from downtown.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
Well, they continue to extend the lead. Terrific play on both ends of the court.
Now, here's McConnell. Anderson passes to Embiid. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Now Ennis. He kicks it to Randall. Lets it go with a three. They get it back. Bogut dishes to Ennis. Screen by Bogut. Now here's Ennis. He's covered by McConnell.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Here's Ennis. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And you have to like this. Why? Because it's helping them space the floor, which can create other opportunities.
Now, here's McConnell. Anderson wide open. Anderson can't get that one to fall. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kicks it to Brewer. There's a good screen. Back to Randall. Brewer, the pass to Ennis. Bang for three. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Now, here's McConnell. Johnson kicks to McConnell. Johnson the screen. Passes it to Korkmaz. Clock at 6. And here's Anderson for three. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Now here's Ennis. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were